Wanted to say hello. See if I can get so I don't have to be squinting at you. Just had my hair cut. What do you think? I don't know, it's really short. I'm not sure I like it. Anyway, okay, I wanted to talk to you today about samples because over the last few days, especially while I was in the UK, I had a lot of girls say that they've given out loads of samples and loads of 7-day challenge cards and they're just not getting anything back from it. Well, so I wanted to give you a couple of tips and tricks. Some of you have probably heard them before, and for others this might be brand new information, and either way I just hope it helps. Give samples away like they're a $5 bill or a £5 note, right? How many of them do you give away a day? I'm not discouraging you to not give them away. What I want you to do is only give them for something in return, right? So you want to get their contact information. When you're out and about, I want you to be carrying a survey contact slip, or not be giving samples out at all, and instead getting their information and texting them a picture of you holding your business card, and getting their contact information to send them a sample. Okay. If you want to give a sample out, that's fine. Again, make sure you get their contact information, but then say, hey, I'm going to shoot you a text with the application video, because you want to make sure that they get it on right. They don't need to know that the application video is on your website and they already have that on your business card. They don't need to know that. They need to know that how to put them on, because our problem is with our product is that unless they're putting it on properly, you're never going to get a sale, you're never going to get a follow through. So chances are people are putting these samples on, they're doing the 7-day challenges and they're just not doing a very good job applying, and they're not having a good experience, and you have no idea because you can't follow up. Okay, so that's what we're going to concentrate on: samples and follow up. The other thing is, if you're doing 7-day challenge cards, like, hopefully you all know what they are. You give them a sample and you challenge them to go put them on and paint the rest of their nails. And a lot of you are saying, oh, I'm not even getting them on their fingers, I'm not getting them to apply them, I'm not hearing back from them. And well, I'll ask you this: what are you getting them, like what is the contact you're having with them? What is the incentive for them to even put it on? What is going to incentivize them to even try it, right? The women these days are like the busiest they've ever been in their life, in the world ever. Like, we're so busy, and sometimes people just need to have that enticement of, hey, just take 5 minutes yourself, have a cup of tea, iced tea, coffee, whatever, take 5 minutes and put this sample on and make yourself feel good for the day. Okay, then they're likely to like take some time out of their schedule and just maybe treat themselves for a minute. Okay, have them, entice them to do it. Have them text you a nail fee of their 7-day sample at day 1, so as soon as they put them on, day 4 and day 7, and see how they get along. I want anybody who puts this product on, I want to know what they're doing those first few days, because you know that if they get a good application those first few days, they're not going to have any problems with their apps, right? But if they start to lift or snag or come off, you know, they haven't got the perfect seal, right? And maybe you need to tweak their application a little bit. And so that's where you get to build that relationship with them and work with them one-on-one. If you're giving samples out left, right and center without having contact information, without being able to follow up with them, chances are you've just said goodbye to a customer. And when people have a bad experience with a product, they tell 10 people. If they have a good experience with a product, they tell 1. So pretty much you just said goodbye to like 10 new contacts. Yep, you have. So you want to make sure that you're doing all those things. Give them a deadline to follow up with them. If they're sending you a text with a nail fee, you need to enter them for a drawing or something fun. Maybe it's free shipping off their first purchase. Maybe it's another couple of accent sheets that they can share with their friends, and then you don't just give it to them, you get their contact information from them to then send them to their friends. What? I know. And then you just got another couple of contacts. Okay, so I want you to really think and have a plan about how you give samples out, and make sure that you have a system in place to deal with those samples, right? So if they do have a 7-day sample, or maybe just a 7-day challenge, or you just gave them a sample out, why don't you text them at day 4 and day 7 and ask them how they're getting along. Add that to your customer care contact follow-ups. Okay, all right, hopefully that was good. And yeah, new hair, do you like it? I don't know, short, what? And bangs, fringe, I don't know what to do with that. Thought it might be nice for, well, as it gets cooler here. Right? I don't know. Okay. I'm going out of my comfort zone, doing something different. I challenge you to do the same. Okay, I'm going to go pick up my kid from school. Just thought I'd give you a couple of minutes while I had peace and quiet. Anybody have questions? I've got like 2 minutes before I have to go pick them up. Thanks. You love it? I don't know about the bangs. Anyone have questions about samples, 7-day follow-ups? And my fan keeps blowing it around. I feel like just walked out of the salon. I'm still a little jet lagged. Can you see my eyes? I'm still really tired. And my eyebrows need something going on. Let's pull Lisa apart on the live video. Alright, anyone questions? Was that some good ideas? If you joined in late, like watch from the start because I went right into it. 7-day challenge or sample, which is best? I say if they like already doing their nails, like if they already have chipped nails and you're like, oh, I like your chipped polish. I love that colour. That's how you're going to start the conversation. Then clearly they like to polish, and so I'd probably give them a 7-day challenge because they're used to polishing their nails and see what lasts. But if they're brand new and they don't have anything on their nails, I'm tempted just to give them a sample. Sometimes I just say, hey, put this on. This is just a 1 or 2 finger sample so you can just try it. And if you want a full look, like polish the rest to coordinating color and you can see what lasts. That's kind of a 7-day challenge, but it's not formally a challenge, if that makes sense. 1 more minute. Any other question? Either way, I want you to have a couple of contacts in that first week while they're... Okay, I just froze. I didn't say anything important. I'm just in the parking lot of the preschool. Okay, girls, if you just joined, make sure you watch it back so you can check out all the information. And if you have any questions about it, just comment below and I'll check in a bit later on, okay? All right, I'm going to go pick up my kiddo. Bye!